Well, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Dereham 1940s weekend. So, starting off, we are going to look at, first of all, pistols. 38 calibre, and it's very simple and based around the 455 Webley. So this is a 38 calibre Webley revolver, as carried by drivers, officers, dispatch riders, anybody who didn't need to have a long weapon. So, when you're ready, go on. That's 6 shots from the revolver. So what that means is that when you pull the trigger, the weapon actually cycles itself, and you just pull the trigger again and it goes bang. And it will continue doing that until it's out of ammunition. In this case, it's 8 rounds of 45 ACP, real man-stopping round. It's a big, heavy bullet. Okay, so when you're ready, go on. So that's the Americans. So, what did the Germans use? Oh, you've seen it. What they use?
Lugers. P08. 42. The Luger.
The Luger, the P08 Luger. Developed in 1908, adopted in the First World War, and this was the most desired object during World War II for the American GI. They all wanted one of these to take back home to show they've been to war. It's not a bad weapon. It works on a really strange system. It's a toggle action, which hopefully you'll see when it's fired. Okay? So that's what we class as short weapons. We're going to move on now to the long weapons, which are the rifles. A bolt action weapon, which means that to fire the weapon, the bolt has to be operated by the operator. So, if you like, put it in your shoulder. Okay? So if you notice, that's how the weapon is cocked and ready to go. So, in your own time, go. Okay, so that was the bolt action SMLE. The next one we're going to look at is the 98K Mauser. This is a German version, a general sort of infantry weapon. Fires a 7.92 round, put in the back, as you just seen, by a charger clip. So it goes back in, it's loaded up, and again, every time you wish to fire it, the operator has to manually use the bolt. So he extracts the round, he loads a new round, he pulls the trigger and it goes bang. Okay, so when you're on time, go. Thank you. The Americans, they started towards the end of World War I. They were using the 1903 Springfield rifle, and this is really their secondary weapon. So this was issued to the sort of non-frontline troops, but was still quite active. It was also used quite to very good effect as a sniper with a telescopic sight fit at the top of it. Again, it's manually operated, has to be loaded manually, either through a charger clip or as we do in here, which is one at a time. And again, the bolts push forward, lock down, and it's ready to fire, so go on. And that's the 03 Springfield. If I 3006, it's a semi-automatic weapon, which means Once the operator feeds it with his charge clip, he can put it in his shoulder. That will now continue firing until the clip ejects. When you're ready, go on. And that's the Garand pin. It's just the empty charger clip, which is from still hitting the floor. So that's the long weapons. The British in 1941 actually came up with the Woolworth gun, which is this British Sten gun. It's actually made out of several different tubes. It can be manufactured in back gardens, garages, bicycle shops. They were very, very straightforward and easy to use. So, again, from a magazine, which holds 30 rounds, it's fitted into the side of the weapon, which it will now do. If you notice, the magazine goes in the side, so the operator can actually get closer to the ground. So from there, we've now got the weapon. This is single and full auto, so stand by. Go on. This is a 9mm round. The fire rate is quite impressive, and you can throw a lot of ammunition down in a very quick time. And these are very, very handy for house clearances, confined spaces, and were quite popular with, again, tankies, places like that, where it's quite small. So the Germans, obviously, they had their own. So if you look forward. This is the MP40. If you've seen a German World War II film, or any World War II film, this is what they have. They always carry these things. It's got folding stock, which is really cool for putting it in your shoulder and aiming it. The 9mm round isn't particularly brilliant over long distance, that's where you need a rifle, but this was perfectly acceptable. Now the magazine is a 30-round magazine, and it's inserted at the bottom. Magazine in. But if you notice now, if he lays down on the floor, his body is quite high. So the stem actually has that over this one. But again, this one's full auto only. So when you're ready, go on. And that's the German MP40. Now, America in 1921 developed a thing called the Thompson submachine gun. This quickly became known as the Chicago Piano. It was rapid firing 45 caliber, a real man stopper. This is actually an M1 Thompson and attached a 20 round magazine through the bottom. Again, selective fire, semi and full. And if you'd like me to check the magazine, stand by. When you're ready, go on. As you can see, a very distinctive noise. So, we've done pistols. Oh no, we haven't. We forgot that. Oh, bless it.
Okay.
This is the American
Thank you very much.
follow-on from the Thompson. The Thompson was manufactured using good castings, very close machine tolerances, and lots of nice wood. This thing is just pressed metal, but it works extremely well. And tankies love these because they were really small, and The name breeze gun, so any of you old chaps in that here that have actually sort of done mechanics and that in the past will probably recognise the design of the breeze gun. Yes? Anybody? No? Oh, good. Right, somebody has. I'm not lying. Ready? So stand by. Go on. And again, very distinctive black on the 45 calibre. So, I think have we finished? We've done those, haven't we? Yeah, there we go. So we've done all the pistols, rifles, submachine guns. Next we come up with what's called a light machine gun. This was a support weapon. So this is the MG42. This is a horrendous piece of kit. If you set it up, it fires 1,400 rounds per minute, which is so fast, it used to frighten some of the lads when they went out there. They'd never heard anything like this. The 30 calibre Browning, that fires about 550-600. The Bren, 550-600. Rifle submachine guns, that's fine. So you've heard the noises of all the other weapons, haven't we? So we've got an idea of what it sounds like. So now you've got to imagine, you've just landed on the beaches and this thing kicks off. Stand by. Ready? Go. But there's also things, we go through our stoppage drills. So now, and again, let's go for it, go on. So, can you all hear the difference? That's phenomenal. I mean, it eats ammunition like no tomorrow. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to thank you all for spending your time, especially in the rain, watching our small demonstration. Hope you've all enjoyed it and enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you very much.
That'll probably be the last gun they fire, and yeah, there's pressure.